And didn't she tell y'all the other day that I let her drive my Chevrolet Cavalier? And then I show y'all proof that she's supposed to be the designated driver when she was up here to get my surgery. She told y'all that she let me drive her car and I let her drive my car. Right? Watch what she say.
Borrow their car or anything like that. I don't have any family. All my family members, if I dealt with them, every single last one of them stingy with their cars. But when I had my car, everybody wanted to act like they think they had the narcissistic fake authority to confiscate my car keys. And
I ain't never confiscated her car keys.
I know. Being stingy with the car.
Now the foster mama confiscated my car keys to my truck when I had it, and my biological mama went and took that shit from her. Now that's a thing that happened. That's a story for another day. So she could quit telling that damn lie on me. I ain't never took her car keys.
Hello, 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 hello.
So when we gonna realize that this girl be lying?
Come on now.
She forgot that she told y'all she let me drive. I let her drive my Chevrolet Cavalier and she didn't like how it drove.
And then yeah.
And she said the gang stalkers try to prevent her from driving. But then she said her money won't allow her to drive. When y'all gonna realize that this girl is the one that tries to compete with my life?
Because she ain't got no life.
And for this girl to try to lie and accuse me of cheating my way through life, it don't work like that.
Nope. Sure don't.
She's trying to cheat her way through the internet to try to compete with what I have.
Sure do.
And failing miserably.
Miserably. Fail. Wrong.
Including that fake ass foster mom Ann.
Now, the foster mama may have confiscated her car keys. And I can believe it because she did the same thing to me about my SUV I had when I first got it. But I don't even think I ever heard anything about the biological family or nobody in the biological family confiscating her car keys. And China, didn't Pete call himself confiscating my keys when I went down there to the funeral? And then the nigga tried to call himself trying to square up with me about me trying to get my own car keys back. And then my nephew Raymond want to try to square up with me because I said I'm about to call the police to try to get my own damn car keys back.
Okay.
It's like this girl want my life or something, man.
Demanded that I give her my second car keys. Demanded her and the biological gay brother Mark with AIDS sit there and freaking
Did she?
She sure did. She sure did. Did you stink up the bathroom? Damn. We need to find an alternative bathroom spray.
demand that I give them a second. So that they can try to take control over my car. But I was young and scared in the car. I give them a second.
And this is my first time ever hearing about a second car that she had. I ain't never even knew about she had a second car.
So that they can try to take control.
And where you think she got the money to get the second car? the student loans. And was Brandy even like I said, this is my first time hearing about this second car. Or is that written up in her imagination?
Over my car, but I was young and scared, and in the car, the second car set of car keys ended up going to the fake foster mom Ann.
Oh, second set of car keys.
But the biological gay brother Mark, he wanted to
Oh, now we bashing him because I mentioned the other day that only I'm the one getting bashed and not him. It's still wrong. But we the bullies though. But this shit is okay?
He said after she did, but she had already had possession of the second set of keys. But damn, they that freaking controlling that they want to try. And there was a point in time when the foster mom was trying to claim my car as her car too, and trying to say, oh, it's the car. She tried to say that my car belonged to her because it was physically on her property, so that makes it hers. That it was on her, where she lives at. And she was throwing in my face, I own 6 cars. Ha 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 ha. Playing side games, trying to talk. I'm like, you don't own my car.
Oh, but I helped all this shit happen. How I was a child and I helped control all this shit and messed up with the foster mom.
Exactly.
I wasn't even present. This is my first time hearing about all this shit, y'all.
And then she condemned and berated me for getting the car. So
she probably thought you was gonna wreck. And then you called yourself trying to teach somebody like Wyatt how to drive. The person whose nerves always too bad and can't never keep still and always pacing back and forth.
I mean, so that person on Twitter said that that the gang stalkers make at least a minimum of $250,000 per month off of me. I showed
each. So I guess that throws me out of the building because I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment. I'm not gonna say what kind of car I drive, and that motherfucker is 11 years old. So that means that every damn last person that she said is a gang stalker is not a gang stalker. And this shit's an imaginary fairy tale. And you can't go around just starting drama with people and then when they go to defend themselves and then you holler gang stalker.
Wow. This is...
Like I said, you just found a nice little group to fit in. Fit in the puzzle. You just like, oh yeah. This the right group to fit in. And I'm gonna take advantage of it while I'm at it. No, it don't work like that. And I don't know who the hell find you valuable. Yeah, I said it.
'Cause you ain't.
Look at what she just said.
y'all the Citizens AHT website where they said
and when she did the goddamn database thing, it said Grand Prix. It did not say Candy Grand Prix. And do y'all not know we have extended family that's Grand Prix? Could be on my daddy's side. It could have been generations above us. Could be generations after us. It could be anybody, but just Candy, just inserted herself in the fucking thing. Just took and ran with the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it. But who said it was Candy? She's saying out of her own choice that it's her. She's choosing. If I wasn't doing the screen recorder of her particular video, she said the choice to stay a Christian, gang stalk, whatever. And I think she took that video down since I called her ass out about that shit. The choice to stay a homeless, Christian targeted, crazy targeted Christian individual. The choice to stay, bruh. You chose to do that shit from the beginning.
Basically, we're saying that you being a targeted individual, that your finances are controlled and being meticulously counted, and that you're only allowed to force.
The foster mama used to control my finances too. And used to beat me whenever I would try to go sneak and spend the money on my own. You tried it. Next. You said the foster mama used to pit us against each other. And my thoughts with that was maybe she pitted us together so that we couldn't figure out what she was doing to us. You ever thought about it like that? No.
Low income, and that they try to control and try to track every penny.
And it could have been me that was low income right along with you. And I didn't even realize how smart I was when I did that shit. I just knew what was going on at the court that day. Being an asshole toward her. I was just deliberately being an asshole toward her that day. Because she told me, don't tell him I'm going to be getting benefits from such and such and such and such. And I didn't even know how much I was going to be getting at the time. I just know that after I seen they said she was been getting money from us since 1984. I went up in there and was an asshole. And they're like, are you getting benefits from this and this and this? I wasn't even getting them yet. Or like, well, I'm about to be starting to get benefits from such and such over here as well. And they pissed her the fuck off. Cause I'm like, I'm gonna get my cash back one way or another. This bitch sat there and been deceiving us the whole time. Me and you. And even throughout our young adult years, I sat there and tried to tell you, me and you could be a force to reckon with if we just got cool and got along.
Yep.
But that was your choice. Keep blaming that shit on the foster mama. After we got grown, that shit's no longer an excuse. We been had a way to break that bond. It was you that didn't want to end the shit. You tried it with that too. You almost 40 years old, still blaming it on the foster mama that we still don't get along to this day. No, we could have been mended that shit before Raven was even born.
Okay.
That's why the online perps get mad at my GoFundMe when they don't have the authority or the right to do so. They need to
I do. Oh,
mind their business.
they need to mind their business. But you wrote about me in the fucking GoFundMe.
So that is her business.
But it's everybody's business of how I raise my children.
Right.
It's everybody's business where I live at. It's everybody's business how much money I make. It's everybody's business about Dwayne beating me in the head with a wrench, even though that's my story to tell, not yours. It's everybody's business that I'm licking a woman. It's everybody's business where Star Bricker lives. Girl, you get the fuck on. You a hypocrite to the 10th degree.
To the 100th degree.
Stop meddling.
Nah, stop meddling when it come to Candy.
Right. But you meddling.
But you be the first one to call somebody a fucking hypocrite. A bird need to shit on your head again like when we was in junior high. Yeah, y'all. Bird shitted on her head and everybody was laughing at her dumb ass.
And they need to drip down her face.
And they still make up lies. Oh, don't donate to Candy. She still has money sitting in her bank account. She got
You did sat there and you told everybody you had 300 something in your bank account but needed more. You said you had a whole job was saying you had $300 in your bank account, and but you was gonna need more money for the hotel. And you said you still had money in your GoFundMe, and then you was getting money for Cash App donations and PayPal me, girl. And then that's why you delete your videos. But see, you telling these to your new followers. The day ones know.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
But then everybody want to run over to my videos and thumb down my videos. You a shiesty motherfucker. Looking for a come up. You always talking about how could you do this to your own twin? You using your own twin and her children for a come up. For internet fame.
But why? That's all I want to know.
But then you keep talking about you didn't sell out. That's why you keep announcing you didn't sell out. Because, bitch, you did.
Yeah, you did.
You sold your soul and delusionally trying to use it for internet fame. But I promise you, if your ass get famous, it's going to be famous off of motherfuckers laughing at your dumb ass. And ain't going to be a fucking thing I could do about it. And unfortunately, I might even get thrown in the midst of people laughing at both of our dumb asses. Wait, did I just say that? But it's true. Because you the one got this goddamn buffoonery going on.
over $1,000 still sitting in her bank account.
Nobody said nothing about no $1,000 sitting in your bank account. Unless you said it and they repeated it.
Candy, give it up, please. Candy, give it up. Let's see what else this nut has to say.
And then they turn around and be like, well, oh, if the money's not there, what's she been spending on? None of your damn business.
It's none of y'all damn business.
But it's everybody's business.
But it's everybody's business what I did with my children because it's a whole storyline.
Right. It's everybody's business of what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Oh, my spiritual beliefs are because I vape.
Right. It's everybody's business of who I am and what my name is and where I come from. Or this.
Candy will tell your whole damn government name on the internet.
Jesus Christ.
But the reason why it's not y'all business is because Candy knows that what she's fraudulently doing. She's a fake ass fraud. Now it's not y'all business because y'all getting too close. Y'all getting too close.
Getting too close.
To finding out what her shenanigans is.
Shenanigans.
And she's basing this whole goddamn thing around saying that she's being gang stalked and slandering me all in the name of trying to come up on some money. Come on now, she told y'all she got a bachelor's degree. She know what she doing.
Mm-hmm.
She not dumb. She told y'all that.
Right.
None of your freaking business. You don't have a right or authority to know that.
But everybody got a right and authority to know about how I dealt with my children.
Right. And her, you know,
and
what
that
she
the
went
way
through.
how you said it went down wasn't even true. They had a right and authority to know that I was in the military for a measly 10 months. Right?
Girl,
but at least I served my country, though.
Thank you. Nobody has a right to know what you're doing, but everybody else has the right to know.
But you want to get on here and expose this person and expose that person. And the shit you said about my children, you know damn good and well that shit ain't true. The shit you said about what happened with the situation, the rape incident that happened with me, and which that's a sensitive subject. How you gonna tell what happened with me and you weren't even there? And like I said, I want to see phone call logs. Prove it that I called you and told you I lied about being raped in the military because it was too hard. Prove it. I wasn't even in that bitch getting my feet wet yet. You hating, bitch. But now, when it come to Candy, it's nobody's business.
Everybody else's business is public
domain.
Right. But yours is private and secretive. Gotcha.
And what you did in the closet with Cody is nobody's business too, huh? Fucking pedo.
And so,
as y'all can see now, line up all the videos now. Line them all up. How she can air everybody else out and the shit don't even be true. She taking twisted shit up to fit her narrative, to make everybody look bad, to draw a thing in where people feel sorry and compassion for her, and then there go her money donated to her. But then when it come to Candy being exposed, it ain't nobody's business. No, your ass being exposed. What you did to Raven, your own niece, which you don't even claim, but you think about those poor kids every day. Well, you got time to think about them every day if you chasing the gang stalkers. You wasn't thinking about them on Ivan's birthday.
Sure wasn't.
Because you said that was a ritual day and you was chasing the gang stalkers.
Sure wasn't.
You ain't make no video saying happy birthday, Ivan.
Sure
you ain't
didn't.
make no video saying happy birthday, Raven.
Sure
you ain't
didn't.
make no video saying happy birthday, McKeithen.
All right.
But you thumb down my videos of me saying happy birthday to my own children. You trying to force these people to believe that I hate and mistreated my children, you dumb bitch. You trying to force, just like you tried to force, always try to force your beliefs on people. But lie and tell people I try to force my beliefs on you. You trying to force your beliefs on these people on the internet. Miss, hold on. Let me turn off the light to save data on my phone.
Good God. Common sense is not in your forte, sweetie. At all.
the fact that whether the money is there in the account or whether it's gone, they still gonna say Candy's committing fraud.
It's fraud from the get-go because you lied about why you needed the money.
Thank you.
If you needed the money because you was homeless, that was all you needed to say, motherfucker. But you didn't need to lie and say that you didn't have help from me because I offered.
Yes, she did.
Playing all kinds of psychological games and
oh, now we playing psychological games. Wow. You playing psychological games by saying anybody is playing psychological games at this point. But like I said, this is a whole storyline you got going on. You trying to milk the internet for all the money they got. Mm-hmm. And like I said, they got families at home. We in the whole pandemic still.
And you don't give a fuck about nail one of them. Nail none of them. You don't. You just care about your greedy ass little girl self. Your child.
To report me and stuff like that.
And yeah, if she was a man, it would have been easier to believe about her being in the closet with Cody though, right? But because she's a female, I lied about that. But it's believable that I just flat out didn't want my own children. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Exactly.
And if that's the case, why I don't associate with my whole entire family? I got beef with my whole family. I don't associate with none of them. I cut all them motherfuckers off because they were toxic to me. But she's the black sheep. Make it make sense.
Let's keep listening.
And I already told you what the GoFundMe money was spent on. If somebody sometimes will spend...
No, but some time ago, when it was supposed to be a hurricane or whatnot, somebody said, why don't you use your GoFundMe money? When you were sitting there asking for money on the internet. And they said, why don't you use your GoFundMe money? You had to go make a whole video about them. You were so pressed.
Okay.
And you told them it take about 3 or 4 days to get the money out the account. You can't use it. And I said, I called bullshit because I was able to get the money out the same goddamn day.
Come on now.
Send me $20 and send it to my GoFundMe and say, go spend it on a hot meal. They tell me to do that. Not everyone who sent me that, a certain amount of money, but...
Okay, well, that's fine.
I have it up. Other targets have it up too. Well, some targets, they may have taken theirs down.
Okay, it was this person over here that said that you had it up for this reason. And you even switched up different videos saying you had it up for this reason, or you had it up for that reason, or you had it up for this reason, or you had it up for that reason. You. Your videos.
Nobody else but you.
But it's very hard for us targets to even get help.
You're not a target. You target people.
Stop saying that.
You target people.
And they won't even let us get a job.
I find it mighty funny how you targeted Raven since at birth. But now you on the internet now talking about you a targeted individual. That's very funny. That's laughable. And I'm still tripped out how you got away with that shit. But like I said, I guess that's evident that you got a mental illness. Because most people with mental illnesses get away with shit like that. Complete insanity and shit like that. Talking about some why I'm not in jail. Because your ass got a mental illness and most people with mental illnesses get away with shit like that.
They won't even let us get a job.
But you done had about what, 3 this year? 3 or 4? Shut the fuck up.
They try to block us from working.
Just listen.
And they think they got authority and control over us when they have no legal authority. Like a random...
You the one that think you got authority and control over everything. How you try to always ruin and sabotage people's relationships and shit. You thought you had authority and control over me having children when you lied and said I had put bruises on Raven. And then come to find out they were what? Mongolian spots. And how you sat here and told 2 different stories on how that happened to McKeithen's eye. Trying to ruin my relationship with me, potentially reuniting with my babies again. You think you got control over me, over the entire world now. This is the world. This is the internet. And you trying to fucking think you got the authority of how people view me and my character.
Okay. So
you can miss me with that authority and control shit.
Okay. Thank you.
You the narcissist.
Thank you.
I don't even give a fuck about what nobody did to you in the past. Because you're doing it to me now.
Online stranger on the internet, how can they try to control what you should eat and what you should spend your money on and how much if you didn't donate?
Because you dumb motherfucker. Why you want to stay in this damn predicament?
Right.
You keep saying the gang stalkers want to keep you homeless and desolate. Or desolate is the right word? Mm-hmm. But you don't even want to do better. And that's why you calling J. Angel Raw Honey a perp when she was sitting there observed that you the one that don't want to get up on your feet and get in your own shit and do better for yourself. We perps for fucking calling you out on your shit. This is a whole Ponzi scheme you got going on.
Come on now.
Maybe that might not be the right word, but it's a scheme you got going on. You want to live in hotels for the rest of your life? Fine. But stop lying to people and telling people you do want a car and you do want a place to stay and you do want to just live.
That's all you want is the moolah. That's all. You don't want a place to stay.
Because like you told me in 2019, you like staying homeless because you make more money on the streets than you do in a place to stay.
Come on now. Hashtag big truths. You don't want a car. You don't want a place. You don't want to. You just want that moolah.
And she probably do want a car, but she lying about wanting a place.
A car so she can, drive around and sleep in and whatnot.
Because then she got to pay rent. She rather other people pay her dues and shit for her bills and shit for her. Missing title, just like Ramona, just like our biological mama, just like Wyatt, just like, in certain instances, Mark, but essentially he do pay his own bills. But in other instances, that nigga be trying to use people too. Just like Derek, just like a lot of them motherfuckers in the family. All them motherfuckers is entitled. That shit running the family. And at this point, I'm inclined to insinuate that stems from mental illness. A childlike state of mind. And even Mark said that Candy told him straight to his face, you supposed to be taking care of me.
That's a damn shame. You grown now. You can take care of yourself. Motherfuckers ain't got, they don't have, nobody had, you know what I'm saying? They take care of themselves. Nobody can take care of you. They don't have to.
And I'm going to tell y'all how rumors spread. Candy going to tell me that Mark told her when she was living with him, Brandy dangerous. Stay away from her. She dangerous. She not to be trusted. I said, how he going to tell you that and he ain't been around me since before Raven was born? He ain't even come to her to see her be born. So how he going to tell you something about that I'm dangerous and not to be trusted? That's how the rumors be spread in the family. But now I'm starting to see maybe she probably the one that told him that.
Right.
Ain't no telling between them two. Because Mark also, soon as he seen China, told me the same thing about China. So he don't trust her. He don't feel safe around her. China probably not even her real name. And among other things, he had so much to say off of seeing her. Got bad vibes and told me that he was afraid she was going to kill me in my sleep and all kind of crazy stuff. Told me I need to watch out for her. And he essentially told me she got to go. And as soon as I kicked her out, he told me go get her. I told him I don't feel safe with her out here in these streets and she don't know nobody out here. Go get her. The games that these motherfuckers play. Me and China was going at tit for tat. He created confusion between me and China.
And he liked it. He liked it. He enjoyed it.
The nigga sat there told me to go get a new book sack. Told me to get a book sack just like his. I went to go buy the book sack. I come home, the book sack, I'm getting ready to take the stuff out of my old book sack. All my stuff just a bunch of crushed up fish oil inside of it. This nigga stealing my cigarettes in the middle of the night, trying to sitting there telling me that she catching him stealing my stuff.
Yep.
He act like he want to fight her because she done told me, just watch him, just watch him. I sat there with one eye open one night. Caught his ass like a shadow, but you hear stuff moving. I felt back, China laying by me. I felt titties, so I know it was her. I ain't feel no wee-wee. So I know it was her and not him. I woke up, all my cigarettes gone. He talking about my nerves was bad. Glad I don't smoke cigarettes no more.
see the rest of this here. Cause
No, man, this video 34 minutes long.
I want to hear the rest of it.
We're gonna hear the, unless I make a part 2, but this fucking. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit more.
That money to me. You don't have a right to say shit at all.
You don't have a right to say shit when it comes to Candy getting busted on her fuckery and wrongdoings. Because she's almighty perfect. And I love when MK Pharrell sit there and had that depiction of Candy with Jesus. That shit is funny as fuck. The girl essentially thinks she's Jesus. That's why I be mocking her about Jesus, because she thinks that she's Jesus,
and she wants you
she
to
and
bow
Jesus
down
is one.
to her and you know what I'm saying, glorify
Her. That's what y'all basically doing, and I didn't even think of it like that. But that's what y'all basically doing in a sense.
Glorifying her.
And this is a sick, like she tell y'all, I got a cult. I ain't never said nothing about no cult. But she got a cult. She has a cult following.
She sure do.
You know, you don't. So if you have not donated, whether GoFundMe, PayPal, Cash App, then it's not your place to say anything at all.
I ain't donated. China ain't donated.
And I'm still talking. I'm still talking. I'm still saying. Oh, okay.
I thought a pussy asshole said something.
Come on.
High five.
I thought a Winnie the Pooh said something.
Bitch. And I'm still gonna speak on it, bitch. Cause you put my name in the fucking GoFundMe. And I try to help you. But you discredit people for helping you. Talking about some people trying to discredit your targeting. You discredit people on a lot of shit.
Stay out of it. And remember that Gorilla Glue girl? So they try to get her taken down. And then she was able to fight to get her funds back because they try to falsely accuse her of fraud.
They didn't know the situation at first. She just didn't know no better. She didn't know. But that's totally different from you, boo-boo.
Okay.
Candy the Pooh. So don't, you tried it.
Candy the Pooh.
And everything. And she had to fight to get her, try to get her stuff straightened out. And then they realized that she wasn't committing fraud. And, they had to back off. And some people say that, outsiders should mind their own business.
And then what happened? She wound up endorsing fucking Escalades and shit. So you tried it. Yeah, I remember that shit. But the sad part about that, I believe she miscarried a baby or some shit. Or couldn't have a kid because of something with her female area. Something sad happened with her. But I still feel bad about that. She didn't know. They clowned her about her education, about her saying about us New Orleans people slow and all that shit. But you tried it. You tried it because she just genuinely, I think she said somebody suggested for her to do that. Or was she trying to do that for shock value or some shit? I don't remember. But your ass just on here deliberately and blatantly telling lies to get money. Mm-hmm. That is two totally different things.
Thank you.
So, I mean, some of y'all so-called targets, when y'all were
some of y'all so-called targets,
y'all used to act like y'all wanted to push me up and beg me to go and put up a GoFundMe or get a donated van to live in and live off of donations. Now that you flipped and became a TI attorney.
And now you sitting there reversing that on them because like they said, They didn't know what a shyster you was. They didn't know that you was being dishonest about shit.
Right.
They didn't know you was gonna be eating at 5-star restaurants and fine dining at $500 hotels at night and shit either. Talking about you got banned from all the cheap hotels and now you can need $500. I need $300 more, y'all. They said that I can't stay one night. I need to stay 3 nights in a row and I'm gonna need $500 more. Manipulating people.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got 3 more hours, y'all. 3 more hours.
Now y'all want to go with that narrative. Oh, Candy scamming people, Candy committing fraud, and Candy's greedy, and Candy wants what everybody has, and Candy.
I'm the fraud though. You had to try to hurry and push that off of you and onto me.
He's jealous of everybody's possessions and stuff like that.
Where's the lie?
Where's the lie? I wish I had me this, and
I wish I had kids.
Why they get
Your
to
words.
Right, why they get
I
to
wish
have
I
that
could get
type
married. Your words.
How come
I
they get
wish
to
I
have
had a
that?
brand new car. Your words.
They get to
I
have-
wish I had a big house. Your words.
They get to have that. Why I can't?
Your words.
I like
Why my twin sister get to have a brand new car and I can't? Your words.
Come on now.
So you can miss me with that.
Next.
I mean, so these so-called narcissistic control freak fake T.I.
Yeah, so called. Because you called them. So Candy called them narcissistic control freak. Candy called them that. That don't mean that they're that. Because Candy didn't. Because Candy called them. Because Candy didn't get her way, called them that.
that I've been on the phone with, they had it seems like they're all acting like as if they were trying to become my handler. As I said,
Ain't nobody trying to become your fucking handler, bitch. You trying to become everybody else handler. Trying to handle people's mind and control people's mind. You the one with all the mind control. You couldn't try to manipulate and control everybody's mind on the internet. And when you don't get their way, you slander. When you don't get your way, you slander people. You legit said that I think I got the authority to disown you. That's possessive and controlling.
or they acting like, oh, come live with me, and you don't have to, you don't have the
Here you go, bringing up your niggly made warrior again. And before that, you was talking about Samantha again.
And a narcissistic abuser always try to bait you in and lie and say, even the biological gay brother Mark.
Nope, like you, always baiting somebody in and then lying in. Oh, but today is about Mark, you guys.
Mark did that to me.
And the only reason why she bringing up Mark is because I recently brought up Mark, huh? Copycat, narcissist copy. But y'all want to fucking thumb down my videos because I be speaking fast. The only reason why this bitch bringing up Mark right now is because I brought his ass up.
Oh, come stay by me and you don't have to pay nothing. And then he was stealing my money in front of my face. Brushing his teeth. He has AIDS and then try to brush his teeth.
How about you educate yourself, motherfucker? It's HIV. And it's being controlled with medication, not AIDS. Now y'all believe me when I told y'all she went around school telling people I had AIDS?
I can't with this girl. This is so like.
And even though Mark is a shiesty ass bitch made motherfucker, I don't like that motherfucker. He had me traumatized for at least about 2 years because of what he did to my face. Damn near killed me.
That's not for her to. Yeah, that ain't for her to.
We sticking to facts. So it ain't about I'm all of a sudden Team Mark. We sticking to facts. I'm already drinking water.
I caught him in the act of brushing his teeth with my toothbrush.
How you got a bachelor's degree and your ass ain't, and you took sex ed and your dumb ass still ain't educated between the difference of AIDS and HIV, motherfucker?
Both times, that plus the next day I caught him using my razor that I had already used. And then
he do shit like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. He was trying that shit on me too. He was trying to do little slick shit like that. Before I even found out. Now Candy knew. Now Candy always talking about how she got treated better. I got treated better than her. Candy was always privy to certain information about the family before I was. But I sat there and was staying with him, and he was trying to. We were sitting there drinking behind each other, smoking cigarettes behind each other. I've been getting tested periodically. I don't have it though. We was drinking cigarettes, eating behind each other, smoking cigarettes, eating behind each other, vaping behind each other, drinking, eating, smoking, all that, popping each other pimples and shit, and blood would come out and everything. But he was always with that nasty shit, brushing each other hair and all that shit. He sitting there using my combing brush. I'm using his combing brush. All that shit. And I didn't even know until this one day he got real sick. I thought it was just a cold. And for one reason, he was being so discreet about wanting to go into this one doctor. And then he said they wasn't going to let him in or something like that. Then I rushed him to this other emergency room. And they come in with damn hazmat gear and all kind of shit. And I'm like, real mad. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, being genuinely concerned and shit. And then they asked him, have he been taking his, whatever medication? And I looked at China, and he's like, I didn't even want them to know. I said, I need to go outside for a minute. I went outside. I had to smoke 3 cigarettes. I was still smoking at the time. I started vaping or whatever I was doing. I needed to do it for a long time. I was shook up. I was pissed off. I felt deceived.
I was like.
And then I had to think it through. Like, Brandy, you can't judge him. You can't judge him. You know what I'm saying? He needs you the most right now. Be there for him. I'm like, okay. So I went back upstairs. Whose side I stayed with him, spent the night with him in the hospital and shit. I'm telling him why I come see him. He's real sick right now. He's like, does he have it? I'm not trying to repeat it again. He's like, does he have it? I like, no. Why you say that? He's like, Brandy, don't nobody go to no hospital for no cold. I was like, I've been going. I go when my sinus and stuff get real bad. I go to the emergency room for a cold. But I guess he's saying they don't keep you overnight and stuff for one, I guess. But man, I want to continue this, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I gotta take a shit real bad.